Hello. Ooh, I am a bit tired. So, it may be a shorter Wednesday. No, it's not even Wednesday. A shorter Thursday stream. The aim is 2 hours. We'll see how we're going. 2 hours is a reasonable amount of time to stream a game. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can look at how long the video is and see how well we kept to that. Because you have the benefit of knowing how long it will be. I, however, do not know how long I'll be able to go today. I was doing okay, but yeah, I've been hit by a latiads. But yeah, it is Thursday. I'm always a little confused by Thursdays. How it can get to be that already. And today we are Blade Runners. Now, this is published and developed by Night Dive Studios in conjunction with Alcon Entertainment. I think I've got that the right way around. Because Alcon Entertainment are the film company that did Blade Runner, and Night Dive Studios, by the looks of it, have been responsible for reviving a bunch of old games. So this one came out on the 23rd of June 2022. It's been in my queue for a little while. I'm just, as I said, new year, clearing out the backlog, so we are trying to get through all the games. Well, I mean, it's 6 months, it's not that old, but, you know, older games that have been sitting around in my backlog for a little while that deserve to get played, and then hopefully catch up with when, with, like, you know, more recent games, intermingling. I'm going to try and balance them, basically. We won't spend more than a stream on a game unless... Okay, that's a total lie. We will always pretty much spend more than a stream on a game, unless the game only fits in one stream. Or unless there's a reason we can only stream part of a game, like my next Tuesday game, as part of the promo deal, can only do like the first 4 chapters, but as it's a visual novel, that might be 4 streams, we'll have to see. But yeah, if I'm not enjoying streaming it as much, hi Dan and Milo, or, you know, it's a shorter game, then we'll limit to 1 stream. If it's intriguing and we want to explore more on stream, like we did with, like we're going to do with Hazel Sky, we're going to pick that up again on Saturday, just to have some resolution, because I was just too intrigued not to share that with you all. But yeah, so we'll see the balance. The idea is we're going to do at least 2 hours of this today and see how it goes. It is a point-and-click adventure, published by ID Xbox. Thank you to ID Xbox for the code for streaming this game. It annoyingly has 3 difficulty modes that you have to complete the game on, and they are not stackable. So that's fun. It has a few people have started it, not many have completed it. I'm looking at 12 to 15 hours completion. Knowing my luck, it'll be way more than that. I'm probably thinking more like 20 to 30, but we'll see. We are not planning to walk through. Unless we get really stuck, we might look something up. So what I've read is that this sort of happens alongside the first movie. It is restricted by what happens in the first movie, but it is its own sort of story. Bearing in mind, I can't remember when I saw the first movie. It wasn't on... Oh, thank you for the resub, Leaky. 31 months, nice. Sorry, you don't get the hi popping up because I'm on the wrong screen. Let me switch over. Apologies about that. You have to wait till I switch to this screen, otherwise it doesn't do the resub voiceover thing. But hi. You watch the movies out of order. So yeah, I am Okay. Love that intro. Just the Kex engine. I've heard about that recently. Okay, so right, we're on the scene. On the scene now. We'll talk, and then people's chat will come up at least. So I remember watching the first movie with my friend because I'd never seen it before. I honestly don't know whether I watched them out of order. I know I really enjoyed Blade Runner. What was it, 2048? I must have seen the original one, but I didn't watch it when it came out. I know I've watched the first movie. I know I was confused about the first movie, and I can't remember if I watched it with like Patrick or Daisy, because it was possibly Patrick, because then he like gave me a whole bunch of info about the film, and I just got very confused. I'm not even entirely sure that I watched it until after I read about the thing in Ready Player Me. I must have at some point, but the problem is that I have no sense of time. So I can't remember, unless I specifically have events to tie things to. I can't remember which order I watched things in. I know I saw 2048 at the cinema with somebody. It's probably Patrick. Yeah. Okay. I remember there's Origami, which I completely missed out on. I know I did a lot of reading up about it after I watched the first one. But I think I watched like a director's cut, which is different from the Something Else edition or the cinematic release. Mostly, it was a bit confusing. 2048 was less confusing. I enjoyed that more. But then again, you know, it could just be that I need to watch it when I'm not tired. Yeah, I don't know what order I watch things in, or when, or how. Lady Marguerite! You wanted to know more about this game? Cool. So, all I know is it's a point-and-click adventure. I have to play at least 3 times on each difficulty to do it. And it's got randomization of things, so I read something somewhere that they'd randomize something so that you couldn't just follow a walkthrough, which is all well and great, but then you just get someone that goes like, you know, well, if this person says this, then they're obviously a replicant, doy. So, yeah, but anyway, thank you to ID at Xbox for a code for streaming this game. I did the blurby bit from the front of the page. It's got 24 achievements. So, yeah, I'm a little dubious because it is currently there's an article attached to it that says Metacritic reveals the 10 worst games of 2022. And I remember vaguely reading complaints about this game at some point. And then it's got Westwood Studios, the company that brought real-time to strategy games with Command & Conquer, brings real-time to adventure games with a science fiction classic Blade Runner. With an entitled Los Angeles, November 2019. So, I don't know what to expect from this. Armed with your investigative skills and the tools of the Blade Runner trade, you'll be immersed in a world that lives and breathes around you. With breakthrough lighting and visual effects, your ability to survive will be put to the test in the richest game environment ever created. Oh, immerse yourself in the dark, gritty world of Los Angeles 2019. Oh, that's what is confusing, because it's set in our past. Yeah, I don't know, because it's published and developed by Night Dive Studios. So, I don't know where Westwood Studios comes in, unless that's, you know, they were also involved and it's just their Xbox port. So, yeah. Yeah, immerse yourself in the dark, gritty world of Los Angeles 2019, which is no longer the future. It's the past, where you become both the hunter and the hunted. Oh, it eventually got... Yeah, maybe they did the original. And then it got remastered by Night Dive. Maybe Night Dive has some people from Westwood. My god. Interact with over 70 motion captured characters, all with AI and their own agendas. Groundbreaking real-time story structure creates a unique experience every time you play. my gosh, this sounds so confusing. Oh, and top-notch Hollywood talent from the original film, including Sean Young, James Hong, Joe Turkel, Brian James, and William Sanderson. None of those names ring any bells. Yes, this is it's the enhanced edition. It includes specially recreated cuts from the original Blade Runner soundtrack. Hopefully those won't cause my VOD to be flagged. Continually animating full-screen high-res cinematics and gameplay in millions of emulated colours. Dramatic camera movements during gameplay heighten the Blade Runner experience. How is this a point-and-click then? We get to do the Voight-Kampf test, so that's cool. It's a faithful restoration of the classic adventure game, featuring reconstruction and upresing of the original Westwood VQA videos, modern HD display, enhanced knowledge integration assistant (KIA), and Clue user interface, enhanced subtitle support, modern gamepad support, and some stuff that just sounds like a foreign language, which is to do with anti-aliasing and stuff. So yeah, I've only ever watched, as I think, the first one. I've only ever watched the movies once a piece. I'm not like an uber fan. I'm not against them. I am intrigued by them. So yeah, I'm in two minds about this. Basically, I'm not sure if this is going to be one of those weird hybrid. Very funny. It's not sure whether this is going to be one of those weird hybrid point-and-click something games where I just get really stuck because it requires twitch stump mechanics and whatever. There's a couple of games that I'm like, I'm not sure I can ever complete them because of the mixed genres. And also because I'm tired. And it's really cold today. So I've got the heating on, which is not really helping with the feeling tired thing, because then I'm slightly cold and slightly warm, which is just making me really sleepy. But yes. Oh, Lady McCree, I saw you streamed the Yuppie Psycho last night in your showcase. I'm sad to have missed that, because obviously I was asleep. How did you find it? Because I've got that one on my list of promo games as well. Thank you. You also did Under Dungeon, I saw that too. I'm probably just going to have to go back and watch your VOD, but how did you find Yuppie Psycho? Because that's another one I'm in two minds about. Okay, well Tuesday you also play when I'm asleep. If you play Fridays are the ones I can watch. I'm not asleep then. You loved it so far? Okay, that's cool. Maybe I'll put your VOD on in the background tomorrow while I'm coding. To catch up with the showcase that I missed. So I did that with Vertigo. I think Devs count Lucanor. I never played that. But then I have a limited sort of slice of genres that I sort of can play and enjoy. Which is, maybe I should play more genres because I've got my old account that is good for trying stuff out. Maybe I should play more different genres to mix things up a bit, but I've got, to be fair, my promo queue's full for at least a couple of months just on games that are my genre. So we'll see. Maybe if we have we could do like a opposites and like try platformers and shoot 'em ups and things. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look. What's weirding me out is this guy with a trench coat kind of looks a little bit like Sheldon Cooper with a beard. It's that uncanny valley. I don't know whether they're modelling it off someone real or what, but yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. So, English, subtitles border. Yes, please. Sounds good. Master at half. Okay, how about we put master at full speech, turn down the sound effects, turn down the ambient, and turn down the music instead. The beard looks drawn on. I mean, the whole thing looks drawn. Oh my god. I generated an AI portrait for a persona that I was doing, and it had 7 fingers. Also faded like a lumberjack. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, okay, so we're gonna do new game. We're gonna do, oh god, so there's easy, normal, and hard. Easy, medium, and hard. You have to complete it on all 3 of them. So I figure if I go with medium, we'll see. Player personality, user choice, polite, normal, surly, erratic. Polite isn't normal? Let's just go with the defaults for now. I don't know. I was just, you know, hit like a beard. I don't know. Anyway, the point was he had 7 fingers. And I was like, why do these AI generated things always have? It's like, can you not tell them how many fingers the average human has? And use that. I mean, on average, they've got to be fewer than 5 fingers. Like, there's got to be like an average of like 4.5 fingers per hand to account for the people that have fewer fingers. And the occasional person that maybe has extra ones, but not enough that the AI generated ones would always have extra fingers. But yeah, the thing that I vaguely remember about the lore of Blade Runner is that there are replicants, and replicants are basically synthetic humans. Oh no, this is a hard day's work. Don't want to be strangled, but have to wear a uniform. I hate wearing ties. I was forced to wear ties at school. I mean, fair enough, Leaky, but then, you know, why not put 10 fingers on a hand? Why 7? I mean, I like 7, but, you know, not as number of fingers. No offense to anyone who naturally has 7 fingers on one hand, because that's cool. AI just looks weird. But yes, I've forgotten what I was saying now. Oh yeah, so replicants. And then there's this thing called the Voight-Kampff test, which you take, and if you take it, it will definitively prove whether you're a replicant or not. And then in the movie, there was something where he kept on leaving little origami cranes. In the doorway, I don't know. I missed that. I just know that piece of lore from reading about stuff. And then there's a lot of speculation whether like the main character was actually a replicant. And depending on how you cut the movie, which is why there are various cuts, you know, that's a thing. So yeah. A tie that you could say, I mean, I've seen clip-ons, but yeah, we were forced to wear a school tie. I hated them. They make me feel like I'm being strangled. So no one ever wore them properly. It was stupid. Right. Okay. Let's see what we're like with sound levels. Let's give my TV a bit more sound. Blade Runner. So yeah, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm hoping that it's going to exceed my expectations. Okay. Early in the 21st century, the Tyrell Corporation advanced robot evolution into the Nexus phase, being virtually identical to a human known as a replicant. The Nexus 6 replicants were superior in strength and agility and at least equal in intelligence to the genetic engineers who created them. Replicants were used off-world as slave labour, of course, in the hazardous exploration and colonisation of other planets. After a bloody mutiny by a Nexus 6 combat team in an off-world colony, replicants were declared illegal on Earth under penalty of death. Special police squads, Blade Runner units, had orders to shoot, kill upon detection any trespassing replicants. This was not called execution. It was called retirement. And also, I've just realised that is very loud drony noise. Los Angeles, November 2019. So weird that that's in the past. I think the movie came out in the 80s though, so sorry about that really loud noise. I was too busy reading the text to notice that it was very loud. Hopefully you could still see me. Hear me. So yeah, basically they made robots. Robots got too clever, rebelled, and therefore became illegal and were killed. It's feeling very much like the Geth in Mass Effect. vaguely remember like the receptionist was a replicant or something. I don't know.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
Also
I cleaned
very
out the
80s
tiger cage and
clothes.
sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one?
Ooh, shit.
Little thing.
Mr. Runser,
I hit the back screen
please.
too much.
It's been a very long day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary. We're closed.
Hitting back
Come
from the
tomorrow.
volume control and accidentally, because
Wait, I
stop
haven't finished.
stream used to be there.
I told you.
So I moved it
going.
in face of
We're not here to buy
starting
you,
soon,
Annie.
which sadly was
We've come to
crime
sell.
secrets. Sorry about that.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare animals of the highest
So,
quality.
great technical start to the stream.
What a coincidence. So am I. That is the price for humility.
Vaguely remember these from these people.
Please don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue?
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The forest of the night.
VR 61661, report to precinct headquarters, code 3. Repeat code 3.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief, considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
Yeah, very 80s, 90s, early 90s maybe, late 80s, early 90s. Can't remember. But yeah, 2019 seems so far in the future. Now it's, 4 years ago.
VR
God, I feel like.
61661, report to division headquarters, code 3.
So yeah,
Repeat
we're
code
doing
3.
really well. We had it on way too loud sound, then we tried to alter the sound and go back from it, and accidentally hit the wrong starting soon button.
Led the cleanup crew.
So yeah.
Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
Gouza was one of the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid, because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
I have no
You
idea.
really know
what
how to
any of
make
those
a
are.
girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
So yeah, accidental.
Slumming tonight,
Yeah,
Slim?
crime secrets from a previous co-stream.
I thought you were on special assignment.
Would have been better if I'd have
Wasn't too
hidden the
damn
image, I
special
guess.
after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse. They never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Gouza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-world paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
Cool. So it's like, yeah, definitely playing like a. I'm gonna go with early 90s.
Animal sales was a profitable
Vibe.
and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
I mean, you know. Oh, okay. Definitely point and click. I can
Find
only
something?
control it.
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it.
I literally can only move where my cursor is. Okay, so definitely a point and click. Okay, so what is blue? Oh no, that'll be go away. Okay.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
I don't want to see
How's
dead
old man Russiter
animals.
holding up?
State of
Oh,
shock.
okay.
He's been moaning and
80s.
complaining
I was
about
right
his
the first
world
time.
caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
So yeah, 82 film would be why I didn't see it when it came out.
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Make sure the lab boys run them through the mainframe, human and rep.
Blue is go, green is interactable.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Okay, let's start by talking to the
McCoy,
vehicle.
LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
Cool! Great description.
All my animals.
Ah! I got an achievement. I'm sorted. Clues yourself. Okay. Activated the KIA database. Well, actually, what I did was click on myself because I couldn't see what else to do. Okay, so right stick to select the clue. Okay, switch the clue. B LT back history. Okay. Switch crime, switch section, switch suspect. Okay. Switch ammo type. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So
About 30
officers...
counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair. Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was...
Okay, we've got some chrome debris. Okay, so Lucy and 2 males. Don't have any other crimes.
Judging from the distance,
I already checked for a crowbar, some about 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault.
So we've got, okay, filters. All filters, no filters, okay. Graceful footprints could mean... the whole... They could be non-replicant because of the footprints, okay. Now we switch subjects this way. Okay, so there's 2, and then Lucy, Ransiter. Okay. Right, okay, so we've got just the statements and the suspects, including this weird debris piece, which we can't seem to do anything with, so yeah. Ah, so that's history. Okay, and then we've got clue types, audio recording and objects. Again, with switching sections. I don't know. We don't seem to have, like, thingy. I don't know. Right, okay, so there's only actually 3 sections, and then we've got forward, back, and closed. Right, okay. Actually, how do I get out of here? Oh, crap, I didn't mean to get out my gun. Do we have any controls somewhere? No, it's, you know. I don't want to shoot him. How do I holster my freaking gun? Ah, okay. That was LT.
My precious one. She was my baby.
Click on myself.
I'm ruined.
Oh, shut up.
Totally ruined.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Jinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
Okay, so I was right with early 80s before, but yes, 2019 would seem ages away in 82. I mean, I don't feel like he's doing anything particularly
I
legal.
believe this is the disc from last night.
Peachy.
I mean, yeah, definitely point and click controls. Okay, I just hope it doesn't require me to be particularly twitchy.
I'm ruined.
Alright, I'm going out
Totally
because he's
ruined.
driving me absolutely nuts. Shut up.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft, the small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance. Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art.
Get back in my car with my snazzy doors. Police station, McCoy's apartment, run to his animals. Let's go to the police station. See if we can have a look at the video. So I'm going to analyze the crime. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Whether we want to continue streaming.
Roof.
Oh.
Laboratory.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Laboratory.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. We got the animal corpses from Runcitus, but there wasn't a whole lot to work
hello!
with.
Thank you so much for the
Oh, no.
raid. Hello,
About 50%
welcome,
were
Raider.
real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Animoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week.
Right, sorry, I just wanted to get to the end of the conversation. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, my name is Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. I stream indie games, lots of points and clicks, puzzle games, story games. Thank you so much, Kitty, for the raid. Yes, how was Valhalla? And thank you, mods, for doing shout outs. And welcome in to all the people from the raid. Feel free to follow as Suicide Durkee, I probably butchered that, has. And also hello to Mobile Suit. And also Kitty yourself. So yes, hello. Yes, how was Valhalla? I have played some. Blimey. Okay. That is a lot of gamer score on that game. Yeah, I have basically done the first bit. I'm in England. And I keep going back to it, but it's just so big and I don't actually know which my next story mission is. Because I've got all the DLC as well, so it's just like I have too many things. I'm not the right level for anything, and yeah, it's the problem when I play the beginning and then forget to come back to a game. Because they're just big. It's very overwhelming, yeah. I haven't got time really to sit and, you know, put some time into it unless I feel like I'm hyperfixating on it, so... but yeah, this is Blade Runner, the Enhanced Edition. Thanks to ID at Xbox for the code I've got for streaming this. It's published and developed by Night Dive Studios in conjunction with Alcon Entertainment. Yeah, point and click game based on the movie. And yeah, I have no idea what's going on, to be perfectly honest. Just trying to figure out all the mechanics. Absolutely love those emotes. Those are adorable. So yes, hi and welcome, and thank you so much for the raid. So be prepared for me bumbling around and not really getting what I'm doing, and I'm not even entirely sure how I get this guy to analyze my
That piece of chrome you
oh,
found
there we
outside
go.
of Runce's
Piece of
is
metal.
from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
95 Pontiac. There we go. We got information. Is there any more information?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Okay. So, because I was like, I have a thing I want you to analyze. So yeah. Yeah, 100% same, Dan. I liked the first... I love, like, AC2. I mean, I liked AC1, just not the collecting to get all the achievements. AC2 was great, and then they started adding achievements for, like, 100%ing mission requirements, which I didn't like as much.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according
and yeah,
to
the
the
RPG
latest
stuff,
figures from the
that's not my
Department of
thing
Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Okay. Can I shoot?
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy, Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Guza was gonna requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Guza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Okay. Right, so that's fun. So can I do a maze? There was something about a maze.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
I don't know what this maze is, but I want to do a maze.
Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Target and shoot all threats.
Oh, Maze Runner.
Do not shoot innocents.
Okay, so this is gonna be fun.
Confirm target as
How do I... Ah. Is that hostile? That's hostile. Was that hostile? Ow, I shot at me, so yeah, I'm gonna go with it was probably hostile. There's an achievement for getting like a perfect score or something.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
I don't know what I'm doing here. It's funny. Yeah, I preferred the sort of stealth, but it didn't really matter if you were kind of shit at it. It was mostly about parkour and exploration. And then I just don't ever remember the controls for the fighting with the, you know, heavy swing and light swing and what have you. So I own all of them. I've started all of them. I don't know what really to where am I going now? Is that meant to be like, oh, bad guy? No, that was a baby. I hit a baby. I'm really sorry. Yeah, you liked it when the enemies were polite, so it turns to, yeah. Oh, they've got babies. It's really hard to tell. Like, it's maybe enhanced, but it's still fairly pixely graphics. That's a baby. Is that a person in there? No! Hey, I shot the other person! Oh my god, this is so confusing and hard to tell. I can't shoot that person behind there.
Proceed to next station.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, we all prefer... Yeah, I liked it when you had the options of ways to do things. I think... Was it the London one? Which I loved the one with London one. How do I get to the next area? Where's my little blue... Ah, there. That was very confusing. Syndicate with the twins, yeah. Because I think that one had, like, you could do various methods. You could either be all stealth, you could be guns blazing and stuff like that. So, I liked that. That's got a baby. It's got a gun, that's got a baby. Still got a baby. Gun. Gun. Can't shoot it though. But it's up there. For some reason I couldn't shoot it up there. I don't know why. Yeah. This is not going to be a perfect score. Baby. Baby. I finished Syndicate. You see, there's like the middle ones which required you to get like 100% on things. Like 3 and I haven't finished. Rogue, I'm missing 1 achievement for 100%ing. I didn't like the 100% requirement stuff. But anything that doesn't have 100% requirements, I've finished. Can't get that one up there, that's unfair. Not fair if you don't let me shoot the person. To a lot of people with guns.
Completed all sequences. Proceed to exit.
So yes, this is certainly not a perfect score by any chance of the imagination. But yeah, so how do I see what my score was?
Scanning
Look.
video disc.
That's
2
for late than never.
enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Well, I think I did finish that because I really loved the.
Run sitter crime scene.
I really loved the Syndicate one, so I would have done that one. Yeah, they just need to stop having so much on the. I'm not sure what I'm looking for here, by the way. Yeah, I want to know what score I got in the game. Shooting game. It was probably terrible, but I'd like to know what it was.
Run sitter crime scene.
Cool. Apparently, 7 items on our wish list are on sale. What do you want me to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Is there an enhance button? Yeah, I am not sure what you want me to do there.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Cool. Yeah, so this is a little bit slow because I've no idea what I'm doing. Tell me how I did
keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
I want to know what score I got. For the shooting range. Okay. What's that? Ah, there we go. Last run, 23. Okay, so that was terrible. I'm fairly certain there's an achievement for getting like 80 or something. I don't think that's going to happen unless like easy mode gives you it, but you know. Right, so we've done that. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. This is basically like
Roof.
clicking on everything.
Ground floor.
To see what there is, basically. And then we'll look at our KIA again, and I think we've got to basically solve a crime. You give me 10 out of 10, but I don't deserve 10 out of 10. That was terrible.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
So yeah. I might as well have a look at the thing. Okay, so we've got... the video.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act.
Oh, what's the candy? When did we pick up candy? Okay.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
And I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those, so... Factory bombing?
This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354. Still working the explosion at the Tyrell manufacturing plant. It'll take a day or so to analyze the debris, but there's no doubt in my mind that we're dealing with a bomber here. Right now, it looks like the protesters had nothing to do with it. They were in too close proximity to have been in on the deal. No MOs or identities are rolling up just yet, and I'm still going through the inset files to see if any replicant munitions experts are unaccounted for.
Oh, maybe that was when we downloaded stuff. We also got candy. The candy is a Lucy clue? Brown cow? Mm. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know quite... this is not holding any hands. So we're just going to go to all the locations and click on all the things and hope that at some point something happens.
Lockup.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
Okay. I don't know who you are. Point and click 101. Exactly. Interact with all the things. Use all the things with all the things. I really wanted to do the Voight-Kampf test thing. But I don't know where that is. So we're going to go to our apartment. Because that was an option. Okay, we got a couple of achievements. Oh, and this is game 1000 that I've played on the Xbox. It's officially my 1000th game. Or at least my 1000th game that's recorded on TA. Which may or may not include apps. I don't think it does, but... Got the Batman signal on our roof.
Your floor please?
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
There's a puppy! Can we pet the puppy,
Maggie,
please?
come here, girl.
There's an achievement for petting the puppy.
Good doggy.
76.3. That's not bad.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Apparently clicking with anything over there just makes me feed the dog. I've got 80% achievements.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Good doggy.
And we've got an Esper here as well. Great. I still don't know what you want me to do with these photos. Are there clues or something? But it's really easy to do a carrots right now because obviously it's out of 1,000. So I've completed 763 then. And that's including all DLC. But yeah, it's not bad. Will it tell me if there's a clue? Aha! We got a picture of Lucy.
Hello there, Lucy.
Finally,
Give me
we
a
did
hard
something.
copy of that.
Let's see if we can get something out of the other one then.
Run sitter crime scene.
Hey everyone. Game from 1997, so you're guessing not. I don't know what it was that I said that you're replying to, just to be clear. I literally have no idea what I just said. That you are replying to. So if you can add me some context. But this is an enhanced version. I supposedly made, you know, they'll have added stuff in, but I don't know, literally don't know what it... Oh, will the game tell me there's a clue? Yes, it did. It zoomed in on the Lucy. See? You got to get the right bit though.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
See? It tells me if there's a clue. You just have to click on the right thing. Which involves me figuring out how to use this weird little interface thing. Like, is that a license plate? Is it a silver Pontiac? 95 model.
Local license plate. Give me a hard copy of that.
Cool. You really have to get the right pixel though. So can I get this other guy? No. Really fixated on this guy's hand, but I can't seem to go in on it. See, I don't think I can get a better angle on this other guy.
Run sitter crime scene.
Okay, well we got 2 pictures and a car.
No messages. I'm in demand.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau.
Picture of Lucy. Partial license plate. Cool. So we're gonna have to go back and do some scans or something. Okay, well we're getting somewhere, considering I've no idea what I'm doing.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
We're having a snooze.
No messages. I'm in demand. Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Maggie, come here, girl. Good doggy.
Okay. Well, we kind of get to pet the dog.
Your floor number, please.
Roof. Apartments. Ground floor. Apartments. Roof. Apartments. Ground floor. Apartments. Roof.
So yes, I'm not sure if this is interesting to people. Let me know. I mean, if you have any ideas of what I should do, then also let me know. I'm just going to go back to the lab peoples. Maybe upload my clues somewhere.
Mainframe. Laboratory.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Like maybe we can get someone to give us where that license plate is.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354, conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of CARS, Citizens Against Replicant Slavery, November 22nd, 2019.
I once again asked that my attorney...
Shut it, shitbird. I'm asking the questions. We've already put you on the machine, so we know you're not a skin job.
That term offends me.
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags, and you claim to not know anything about the bombing at Tyrell.
This is true. We advocate equal rights under the law for replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
That's some sick logic.
The replicants are living organisms, whether people like you like it or not. Replicants contribute greatly to the economic well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and every one of them was hosed down for good. You ever see this guy?
Why, yes. Actually, I have. He was present at the protest. He's not part of our group, but outsiders are usually welcome.
How many new faces showed up that day?
Not too many. A handful at most.
Describe them to me.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no? Recording off.
So we're getting the
Describe
factory
them to
stuff
me
along the
again.
way.
There was that Rastafarian fellow, and one of our ex-members showed up.
Who's that?
A Japanese man named Izo.
Why'd you get rid of him?
We're a pacifist organization, and we have rules. One of them is no weapons allowed. Izo refused to check in a samurai sword at the door during meetings.
Where can I find this Izo?
He owns one of those little secondhand stores downtown.
Let me ask you a question. Who the hell bankrolls your operation?
Well, we have a number of anonymous donors, people with resources and sources.
Such as?
So anonymous, even I don't know who they are.
I almost believe you.
Okay. We now have a toy dog.
Howie
And a
Lee's
chopstick.
in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Where are we getting these random things from? Oh, no worries. Early walkies is fine. Go nuts.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Am I meant to be able to determine? I'm not quite sure what the end result of this is. Though I am enjoying, getting the other crime stuff as we go along.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
I want to know how I can run my license plate number.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it.
I mean, I have. I just don't know how to run the license plate. This is a little bit like CSI games, where you've got some labby stuff.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I didn't know the Rastafarian. The Asian fellow was one of our ex-members. Izo was his name.
How long did you know him for?
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago. He seemed so smart and balanced. He really wanted to help the replicant people.
Then what?
He started associating with the more militant factions. I was astounded when I heard he was supplying weapons to some of them.
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that even the police had hardly used them, I heard.
Hey, pal. Hey, pal.
Why are you saying it so meanly?
I got some more questions for you. Lot of people involved in your cause, Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective. We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Try me.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have
wait.
resources. The world is
Mechanical
changing.
humans, mechanical
People are waking up to
beings
the
with black
injustices
people.
perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped...
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk.
Please don't equate them with black people. That is just unacceptable. Come on.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Okay, so we got some information. I don't know whether that was useful information, but we got some information. I'm going to go see if the lab guy had any more.
Ground floor, mainframe, and laboratory.
And then we'll go back and upload some stuff.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
No. Yeah, because I think we did that before, and I was like, I really just want to get the license plate. Okay, let's go.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Did we actually get something new? No. We've asked about the other case, but not got anything useful. Okay, so there's nothing new. Let's go to the roof and go back to the crime scene. I'm fairly certain I'm missing something, but it's really hard to tell. Oh, hey, we've got a Chinatown. Let's nip back to the crime scene, see if Runcible has something to say. I know he's not Runcible, but that's as close as I can get to remembering that guy's weird name. Yeah, so there's a maximum of 80 points in the police maze. That's not happening. And an achievement for getting top of the leaderboard. So that was like more than 60 something, I think. Oh, there's 5 acts, I think. Possibly 6 acts. So I'm assuming we're in Act 1. Just having a quick look. Okay, so... people aren't gathered around anymore.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
No, but that's useful, isn't it? Because that means that we know...
Interesting.
What the, car colour was as well. constable's not here anymore. Okay, so there's nothing here. But we do have a new location. Ah.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody...
Hey, good thing we came back. We got another clue. So we know it's a Pontiac, with, like, was it 95 model? Black. And we've got a partial license plate.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
The Third World War, hey. Glad that didn't happen. Well,
McCoy, LPD.
technically
I
I
want to
suppose
ask
it's
you a
happening
couple
right
of
now.
questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know, and who I don't know. I don't know her.
Think hard.
Okay. Maybe seen her once. At station. Riding north on bullet train.
North, huh?
Okay. Put your gun away.
A big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion?
Sorry, pal. All I got are hundreds.
Hey, that'd work.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was gonna root through trash, my expectations weren't too high. Totally uninteresting. Totally uninteresting.
I mean, we're making progress. It's slow and painful, but we're making progress.
Yuck.
Absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but making progress. Okay. Can we save? Yes. Right. We're going to save because I need to have a quick break and I'll be back in a few minutes. Please feel free to take the time to stretch and hydrate yourselves in whatever form that should take. Right, I'm back. Sorry, I just went. I need to book a delivery slot. And I was going to do it earlier, and I haven't. And if I forget to do it, then I won't be able to have food. Well, I mean, I will. But it gets harder and harder to. Okay, so if I book it for then, that makes sense. Let me just plonk some milk in my basket so that I can reserve it, and I will be right with you. I'm really sorry. Just want to. Otherwise, it'll be like, shit, I need to do that, and then I didn't, and then things go wonky. And then I have no food. Right. Confirm. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I was just very much was like, I need to reserve a slot. Apologies, that is not helpful. Right, okay, so we're just basically following this guy. Oh. Can we shoot it?
Locked. Locked.
No, okay. Okay, so what does that mean? We have to go all the way back? So yeah, but hopefully, as I said, that you're enjoying the game. I'm basically in two minds. It's like, it's cool. There's some bits that are going to be really freaking tricky. Like the shooting game. That was an interesting experience. But hey, it's something different. But it's very much old school point and click, isn't it? But yes, everyone's being a bit quiet today. I hope everyone's okay. Anyone playing anything interesting?
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new suits.
You're playing with Sakabaki again.
This girl ever eat around here?
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
I don't know where we picked up the chopstick. It just sort of appeared.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie. See you later, Howie. Excuse me.
Okay, so we've got...
You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know, and who I don't know. I don't know her.
Think hard.
Okay. Maybe seen her once. At station. Riding north on bullet train.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new suits.
Okay, so we've got Zubin. I don't know what the filter thing really does. how we got the chopstick, and then how we got to the Chinese restaurant, and then how we figured out it was the chef, and whether if we'd have gone after him a little bit faster, we'd have... I don't know. Basically, we are blundering through this rather ineptly. Well, I am blundering through this ineptly. I blame being tired.
Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant, it's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head-on, and there ain't too many spinning drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Sorry, accidentally choking. Nothing really, I just inhaled a bit of dust.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Okay.
Lock up.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database.
Do you suck at parking less now,
Clue
Leaky?
database transfer complete.
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant, it's from a ground car. The angle of impact was almost head-on, and there ain't too many spinning drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode. That black paint you found on the fire hydrant, it's from a ground car. The angle of impact was almost head-on, and there ain't too many spinning drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
Yeah, so we picked up a toy dog, a chopstick wrapper and candy, and I have no idea how, why.
Run sitter crime scene.
Laboratory. Roof.
Cool. I'm glad you have friendly leaderboards on that. Are you kicking Dan and Jesse's ass?
See you later, Howie.
Fair enough. If you're enjoying it, then go for it.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Locked. Locked.
Can we make it not locked?
Locked.
Ooh. Got the license plate. Okay. Ah, fair enough. When did we pick up license plate? It's annoying we can't do anything there. I'm not sure what to do next. Ow.
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
What the hell happened there?
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moon bus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, I don't even know where the Voigtkampf machine is. It didn't give me the option. Also, this dude just like plain up attacked me.
Yuck. Yuck.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moon bus massacre last...
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new sushi.
Was it Zubin that attacked me then? Because I was sure this guy was the replicant. So, cool. Yeah.
Yuck.
I finished the case? I don't know.
Your floor number, please.
I'm just going to check out the ground floor. Just to see what was down here, you know, but there is nothing down here. I'll go back and pet the dog.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Good girl.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed. No messages. I'm in demand.
Your floor number, please.
Go back to the police station and finish the case somehow? I don't know.
Proof.
Oh, look, the body's gone.
Laboratory.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Cool.
Lockup.
Guess we go talk to Gaff and end the case. It's a bizarre chain of events.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodating a man can be after his hemorrhoids get lanced. You really been surprising the troops around here, kid. Gaff says you worked that retirement like a champ.
Just doing the job.
Yeah, well, don't get too cocky. Those sixes can be damn unpredictable.
That I know.
But I'm proud of you, McCoy. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Thanks.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred Chinian. Enough to buy a sandwich or two. We gotta hold back the rest until the lab does the autopsy. Paperwork, you know. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days.
So the check's in the mail.
Hey, don't worry. The boys upstairs want to keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what you want to spend it on?
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Forget that. Buy yourself something nice. Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life, believe me, you'll just be wanting more and more.
Sounds like a road to corruption.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
Well, get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Don't like that particular phrase thing. Right, I guess we go home and go to sleep, and that's the end of it. No idea. Playing it by ear here.
Roof.
Was Gaff maybe the character in the main film? Maybe I should watch the film again if I'm going to play more of this on stream. I say if, because mostly I'm very confused and I'm not sure how interesting this is. There are a fair amount of people watching.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Maybe I'll do a quick poll. Quick 5-minute poll. Server error. Apparently I will not be doing a quick poll. Oh wait, hang on. No, it's the thing where the authentication on my stream manager times out, on my stream thingy times out because I've had it sitting there for a while. Let me try that again. Cool. There's a quick poll running. If you would like to vote, let me know if you would be interested in potentially watching more streams of this. I mostly just have the hiccups right now. As soon as we finish how to figure out how to end like the case.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
We'll be ending the stream for today though. Oh, there we go. It's been one of those days. Wait, chat too.
What? Kingston Kitchen. Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say... Oh!
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua. And he's
Nearly saw a bit more than we
totally
wanted to there.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? I need test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator. Extra terrestrial gravity.
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row. They're all working down on DNA Row.
You one miserable package man.
No, please, don't.
I'm guessing this is our next case.
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Oh, very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perks?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the runs that are dealing
No,
or
it's
not.
related to that factory
Tyrell
bombing though.
security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
It's related to the factory bombing because Gregorian mentioned
Describe
the...
them for me again.
There was that Rastafarian.
Rastafarian.
fellow, and one of our ex-members showed up.
Who's that?
A Japanese man named Izo.
Why'd you get rid of him?
We're a pacifist organization, and we have rules. One of them is no weapons allowed.
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face
Prison
splattered all
dealer
over
murder.
the marble interior of the Tyrell building. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang. Tyrell
Prison
security will
murder,
have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
So the Howie Lee interview seems stuck on everything. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to save the game. even though it auto-saved anyway. Just, you know, for the sake of argument. Okay. So, return to the main menu. Well, that was interesting. I'd forgotten how obscure and, like, no help old school point and clicks are. Not again it, just wasn't quite sure how I got from point A to point B to point C there. So yeah, so we basically tried a few things. So the verdict is no, that's fine. I was figuring as much myself. So this has basically been the stream to see what it's like. We've reached Act 2, so that's pretty good. So yeah. We're going to leave that there. We will not be back playing this game on stream. I will play it off stream. Because, yeah. I don't think it's as engaging as other games that I've played. I'm not as engaged with it. It's not a bad game. I just don't think it's as engaging for streaming. But thank you very much to Kitty Skies for the amazing raid and for raiders for sticking around. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this, or you know, you like point and click games, puzzle games, visual novels with silly voice acting, or Power Wash Simulator, then feel free to drop me a follow. I stream regularly Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 PM UK time, Saturdays and Sundays at 3 PM UK time, occasionally at other times, and every other Wednesday potentially as a co-stream with my friend Jessie. Next Wednesday is the next one, if we're going ahead with it. It depends on the schedules. Yeah, indeed, Radical Sniper 99. But yes. What? Did you not mean to shout out Jessie? Because that shouts out Jessie. But yes, thank you very much everyone for being here. Lady Magritte, hopefully that gave you a... Oh, you meant he's not... Oh, no? Okay, I have no idea what you're trying to do, Leaky, but you do you. Hopefully, Lady Magritte, that gave you an insight into Blade Runner. I will let you know if it gets any less confusing. This is on medium difficulty. So yeah, I'm not sure about the shooting game. There's definitely have to do some things with the shooting game. Not really looking forward to that particularly. But at least it's fairly close to the beginning of the game if I need to come back and just replay just for the shooting game. I imagine it might get a bit easier if I get used to it, but it was just annoying that I couldn't shoot some of the targets because of the angles they were at. So I don't know whether that was just me or whether I just didn't hit the right pixel. But still, I appreciate the chance to be able to stream it and for other people to be able to see it. It's a point and click. I love point and clicks. It's not quite not quite hitting something, the right note, I think, for me right now. You never know. I might come back to it. It might get more intriguing. I feel like I maybe need to rewatch Blade Runner at some point, but I remember being very confused by the film. So I'm not surprised I'm confused by the game. But anyway, thank you very much to ID at Xbox for a copy of the game for streaming purposes. We'll be back, I will be back on Saturday. We are going to go live at about 3 PM. We're going to stream the end of Hazel Sky because we need to figure out what's going on in that game. And I'm intrigued. Good timing, Dan. Yeah, so we're going to do Hazel Sky. And because I don't know how much of the game we have left, it may be an hour. It may be 2. But as we usually do a 3-hour stream, I'm going to say that whatever time after we've got an ending and seen whether there's chapter select, we're probably going to do some more Power Wash Simulator on Saturday. It's just not technically officially on the schedule. But I will pick a shorter one. There's a small one to do depending on the time. I will pick something that's not going to necessarily take 3 hours. I don't know. We'll figure it out based on how much of Hazel Sky is left. So yeah. And then Sunday is more Phoenix Wright. Hopefully we finish case 2. I know that's a slower game. People did say they were interested in watching it. I kind of want to keep doing it. But, you know, we'll see how long it takes to get through the second game. And then maybe take a break before doing the third game. Basically, I think that's what we do. Purple. My friend Purple's just come on. Playing, I don't know what Dark Cloud is. Let's see what that is. We could always give them a raid. I think they just started streaming. We're back. What is Dark Cloud? Let's have a quick look while to get through the advert. One of the PS2's first RPGs. Cool! It's a throwback. That sounds appropriate. That sounds an appropriate thing to go for after having done Blade Runner. So, let's continue the raid train because it's really polite when someone's raided you for you to continue the raid train. We'll go and raid my friend Purple. Feel free to copy one of the raid messages. No, because Blade Runner's old. That's why, not us. Blade Runner is old, therefore it's appropriate to then do throwback for a throwback. But anyway, so yeah, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. I'll see you hopefully on Saturday. Thank you very much everyone for being here today. Oh yeah, and thank you for the resub at the beginning of the stream. I didn't forget. For the new follows today. Appreciate it. So have a great rest of your day. Say hi to Purple for me, and I'll catch you later. Bye.